Hello and welcome. This is Lisa Bermudez, and in this practice, we'll be moving through a Pitta pacifying practice. So, Pitta season, whether you're in Pitta season, which would mean summer months, the hotter months, or Pitta pacifying practice, a Pitta pacifying practice could also mean that you're taking this at a time when you might be feeling really angry. You might be feeling generally heated and fiery. Could be very, very emotionally fiery, where you're crying and screaming or wanting to cry and scream. Maybe you're angry or lashing out at people. Maybe you're finding that you're being really judgy and just a little bit dramatic. If you've gotten to the point where you've caught yourself in this type of behavior and you've noticed it, that's actually a beautiful thing, because Ayurveda is always teaching us to notice and then question that behavior or these things that are showing up in our lives, and then try to come back to balance. So this practice will be moving just a little bit slower. We'll be also just focusing on the breath a little bit more. And we'll especially be working on the side body, opening through opening through the side body. The side body is just so helpful when we're trying to balance Pitta. One of the sites of Pitta Dosha is in this area, right around here. So if we open through the side body, we're almost giving this area some space to actually move around a little bit, for the energy to flow a little bit. And we're also opening up to receive a little more loving energy, a little more love in this general area of Pitta. Another site of Pitta Dosha is the eyes. So if at any time you find that you just want to close your eyes, you can close them as we move through this. Closing the eyes can just be really, really helpful in many, many ways as we move through this life together, right? Let's start with closing the eyes and just taking a few breaths in through the nose and out through the nose together. And if you know that you are mostly Pitta, it might be a little difficult to slow things down. It might be a little difficult to move away from maybe like a strong, fiery vinyasa practice that you normally have. But I invite you to use this video, watch this video, practice with this video in addition to that, if that's something that maybe you're not wanting to step away from right now. Use this as a tool to actually cool it down a little bit more. With eyes closed, breathe in really deep and reach your arms up. Exhale your right hand right outside of your right hip and just reach the left hand away from your left side waist. Reach both arms up, breathe in. Exhale your left hand outside of your left side waist. Inhale both arms up. And then make your way onto your hands and your knees as you float your eyes open. Smoothly, slowly, downward facing dog. Your hips will come high. And then you might bend your knees, sway your hips. And reach your right leg high. Step your right foot forward next to your right thumb and lengthen your right leg just so you can turn all of your toes towards the left side of your space. Come out to a halfway lift. Look away. Fold forward. Plant your palms and step your right shin to the ground and then your left shin to the ground. Slide to stand up on your shins and extend your right leg out to the right with the foot flexing and the knee, the whole top of that right leg, facing upward. Reach your left arm up and then any amount start to reach towards your right foot. Engage the belly and turn the bottom right ribs towards the left hand. Come back up, bring your hands to your hips and just switch sides. So lower your left shin, the left leg will extend out to the left. Your right arm will sweep up and then start to reach over towards the left. Breathe in. Bottom left ribs can move up towards your right hand. And then rise back up. Bring your hands to your hips. Lower your left shin down. Lower your hands to the ground and step wide again. Look over at your right foot. Wide, low lunge. Bring your hands inside of your right foot as you lower your left knee to the ground. Untuck your toes. As you drive your hips forward, look a little bit forward. Relax your jaw. Inhaling. Exhaling. Spread through your back toes. Plant your palms. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left knee. Down dog, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee and open your hip. And if you'd like, you may circle the knee in one direction. And then circle your knee going in the opposite direction. Re-extend your legs, square your hip, and lower your right knee in line with the left one. When you're ready, lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward closer to your left thumb. Lengthen your legs and spin your toes to your left. And now your left shin will lower, and then the right shin will lower. Once you've got your shins down, rise up. Your hands will find your hips, and then this time extend your left leg out to the left. Toes are up. Reach your right arm up high overhead, and your left hand can find the left leg somewhere. Breathe in. Breathe out, reach towards the left foot. And then rise back up. Bring your hands to your hips. Lower your left shin down. Extend the right leg forward. Just switching sides, so you'll reach your left arm up. Take the left arm, left hand towards your right foot. Come back up, reach both arms up, and then your hands will find your hips as you lower your shins. Lower your hands, tuck your toes, and make your way into that prasarita, your wide-legged forward fold. Peek over at your left foot, wide, low lunge. Bring your hands inside of your front foot. Lower the back knee, untuck your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax your jaw. And then tuck your back toes. Lift your right knee. Down dog, your left leg will rise. Bend your left knee, open up your hip, and you may circle the knee in one direction and then the other. Extend your left leg up, lower your left foot down. Child's pose. Bring your big toes together, widen out your knees, extend the arms forward. And then just slide your hands back, tent your fingers behind you. Whatever you've got to do to make space through the heart, lift the chest. That might mean that maybe you just bring your shoulder blades together. And then from here, look forward. Slide forward onto hands and knees. Spread through your fingers and toes. Inhale, drop your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Look up, cow. Exhale, round your spine. See your knees, cat. Breathe in, drop your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Look up. Breathe out, round through your spine. See your knees. One more time, drop the heart. Roll your shoulders back. Look up. Round through your spine. See your knees. Sit back. Child's pose. And then from child's pose, tuck the toes, come back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, lower the knees, your knees to the ground. If it feels okay to sit on the shins as you start to sit back. So the knees are touching, the heels are trying to touch, they're driving together. And then just slide your hands onto your thighs with the palms flipped up or down. Float your eyes closed and breathe in. Find the beginning, middle, end of your inhale. Breathe out, find the beginning, middle, end of your exhale. If you'd like, you may flip your palms up. And then from here, reach your arms up high. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms up. So the abdominals are engaged. Shoulder blades are together. But try your best to take your wrists just over to your right. And then back through center, switch sides. So tipping towards the left, reach the wrists towards the left. Come back through center. Bring your hands behind you. Tent your fingers. Send your heart forward. Lift the heart. Sometimes when Pitta is out of balance, meaning for right now, really, for the purpose of this class, if there's too much Pitta, if there's excess Pitta, there's a tendency to start to close the heart off for some people. Meaning we get jealous, we get angry, we get resentful, all those emotions that are quite fired up but aren't really serving us. So just bringing attention to the heart space can be something that you can even do in any class. You can do that in a class that maybe is just the class that you practice regularly. It could be something that you just bring your attention to. Or throughout your day, if you find that you're just getting really fired up about something, maybe take a moment to bring your hands behind you and just lift the heart and invite space into the heart center. You can close your eyes here as well. If you'd like to return to bring the hands on the thighs, you may, or just one more cycle of breathing with the heart lifting. Breathe in. Breathing out. And come to hands and knees just so you could find a cross-legged seat. And we'll bring the right shin forward first. From here, walk your hands forward. You may be able to lower the forearms. You may lower your head. Wherever you are, though, relax your jaw. And then roll back up and switch sides. You'll just crisscross the left shin forward, sitting up a little taller, and then walk your hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your head. Come all the way back up and extend both legs forward. From here, bring your right hand behind you and turn your navel and your heart towards the right. Your left hand can come outside of the right leg. Sit tall, inhale. Exhale, turn a little bit more to the right. Look forward, come back through center, switch sides. Your left hand will come behind you. Right hand's outside of the right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, turn. Look forward and find a comfortable seat. So maybe you sit on your shins, maybe you sit with your legs crossed, but sit in a way that works for you. And if you are familiar with the Nadi Shodhana pranayama, you can close your eyes for the first few, or for the whole thing, starting right now. If you need a visual of me, you can look at me for a few moments, and then when you're comfortable, you may close your eyes. But I'll talk you through it, and I'll also be doing it with you. So if you need a visual at all, just peek at your screen. If you're comfortable closing your eyes now, go ahead and close your eyes, and then sit up really tall and raise your right hand up. Take your pointer finger and your middle finger, and you may either bend them in towards your palm and use your thumb to close off the right nostril. Use your ring finger with that pinky finger attached to it to close off the left. It's one way to set up, or you could take your pointer finger and your middle finger and bring them right into that space between the eyebrows. And then same thing, your thumb will close off your right nostril, ring finger closes off the left. When you're ready here, your left hand can come onto the left thigh, either palm up or down. And then breathe in through both. Breathe out through both. Close off your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through the left. Close off your left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale right. Breathe in through the right. Close it off with your thumb. Exhale through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close it off with your ring finger. Exhale through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close it off with your thumb. Exhale through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close it off with your ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it off with your thumb. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it off. As you exhale, release your hands down, sit up tall, and watch the breath move in and out through both nostrils. From here, we're moving into this 3 parts breath. So if at any time ever you feel like it's just not for you, just refocus your attention on your own breathing, and that's perfect. Otherwise, breathe in real deep through your nose. Through your nose, breathe your breath away. Breathe in, fill up the low belly about 1/3 of the way, and pause. Inhale, mid-belly. Pause. Breathe in, fill up the chest, your shoulders, sip in more breath up at the top. Pause at the top. Exhale, breathe all your breath away, squeezing your navel back towards your spine. Inhale, low belly. Pause. Breathe in, mid-belly. Pause. Breathe in, fill up your chest, your shoulders, sip in more breath up at the top. Pause at the top. Exhale all your breath away. Inhale, low belly. Pause. Inhale, mid-belly. Pause. Breathe in, fill up your chest, your shoulders, sip in more breath up at the top. Pause at the top. Exhale all that breath away. And then staying right where you are, just start to watch the breath move in and out through your nose. And then I invite you to just come up with about 3 things that you are grateful for. 3 things that you're happy to have right now in this lifetime. And then once you've got those 3 things, take your palms together, right, in a prayer at your heart. Maybe the palms open up and they're just resting right over the heart. Maybe you've got one hand on the heart and one hand on your belly. And then let's take a big breath in together. Big breath out together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this Pitta pacifying video. I hope that it served you well, and I hope that some of these practices will be practices that stay with you anytime that you find that you're coming out of balance, anytime you are feeling a little sharp or fiery or aggressive or anything that feels like you might be teetering on the edge of burning out. You might put this video on, or you might use some things from this video to just help you out as you move through this life, trying to find your place of balance. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you in some of the other videos.